Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar. I'm Lisa Lockhart.
And I'm Matt Morgan.
So today we are joined by Luke from Royalton Resorts. Hi Luke.
Hello Lisa, hello Matt.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Very, very excited to have you with us. And as you know, I absolutely love a Royalton Resort. I've stayed at 5 of your properties myself. So really, really excited to have you with us, and I absolutely love your brand. So I'm really excited to share a bit more information with our clients on the Royalton Resort. So I know you've got a fantastic slideshow lined up for us, and we're just going to cover off a bit of information on what clients would expect if they were staying at one of the Royalton properties, and where they're located and things. So when you're ready, I will pass over to you.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the introduction, Matt and Lisa. I'm just going to start my slideshow. So if you just give me 2 seconds, I'll
Sure.
get that.
Just thought about it actually. Yeah, Lisa, I'm sure you could help Luke with the presentation. You've been that many times.
I was thinking that myself, to be honest with you. You know, I think she's been to more resorts than I actually have seen on my own. So just to double check, you can see the screen okay, and it's there. Yep.
We can, mate. Yeah.
Perfect. So Royalton Resorts is what we're going to be covering today. I've been working for the company now for just over 2 years. I am the business development manager for them, and it's a fantastic company to work for. Probably the most important slide of the day is our safety assured program. So what we want to guarantee, especially with what's happening in the world at the moment, is to guarantee the safety of all our guests staying at any of our Royalton properties. So what we've had to do is go through a really sort of in-depth like an audit, really, is probably the best way to put it, before we could reopen the doors of any of our hotels, which is brilliant, knowing obviously everybody staying at the property is going to be safe. So first of all is the sanitising. We have hand sanitisers spread around the resorts, mostly at every opening, really. So any of the restaurants, the gym, the spa, even obviously the opening of the actual hotel as well as. So we've definitely got the, probably more than what we need really of the hand sanitizers, which is perfect for us. We've got the 2 meter social distance in place as well. So at the moment, the capacity of the properties, we're going to maximum capacity of 60%. It's so we can obviously manage the social distancing well, really. All our staff have been on a safety and training course as well, so they're fully aware of what they need to do in resort. We also do a 24-hour room clean as well. So if any guests stay in any of our rooms, we do a deep clean, and we make sure that nobody else would stay in that room for at least 24 hours later on. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, again, being only 60% capacity, it gives us the opportunity to be able to do that as well as. And our restaurants. So we have usually 9-10 sort of a la carte restaurants on site, which are all obviously menu based. So it's freshly cooked anyway from a chef. But certainly our buffet restaurant, what we've done is pre-plated food. So usually it's open, so like a salad bar, for example. What we've done is pre-plated the food and covered in cellophane. So again, it's safety for everybody there as well. So, but we are doing the freshly cooked service in front of the customers as well as. So, so probably, like I say, the most important slide. And obviously, we're happy to have this and to guarantee the safety of any guests staying at any of our properties. So where are our Royalton properties? Probably Lisa's been to majority of these, to be honest with you. So our resort map shows you exactly where we are. We are Caribbean dominant. We are only in the Caribbean. We cover 95% of the Caribbean with it, at least one of our Royalton properties. We do have a few more in the pipeline. So in the next sort of 3 to 4 years, you will see more Royaltons being open in the Caribbean, Barbados being one of them. But certainly, as you can see from this slide, that we do cover majority of the Caribbean already, with at least one hotel on one of the islands. So what is Royalton Resorts? We are a 5-star all-in luxury brand. So automatically when we say that, you think adults only, You think high end of the market when it comes down to costing? Absolutely not. We are very family orientated for starters. And with regards to our costing, we are very reasonable for a 5-star all-inclusive hotel chain. So what do we have for children? We have all-in connectivity. What that basically means that every guest who stay at a Royalton hotel will get free Wi-Fi throughout the whole of the resort. So again, children with tablets and things like that nowadays is a must. It's probably one of the most sort of frequent questions we get. Do we have Wi-Fi in resort? Yes, absolutely, and it's free. We have kids clubs from the age of 4 to 12. We also have teen clubs from the age of 13 to 17. We've got all the latest sort of games consoles in our children's clubs as well, arcades, pool tables. We even have splash parks at all of our hotels as well. So again, plenty going on for the children. In some resorts, we even have escape rooms. So very interesting and very exciting. With regards to our rooms, the picture you can see of the room on the screen is our leading room. It's our luxury junior suite where you get a jacuzzi bath in there. We also have things like USB charging stations. How many times have we been on holiday and we've taken the wrong plug? Is it a 2-pin? Is it a 4-pin? I don't know. So as long as you've got a USB charger at the, at the end of what you're looking to charge, whether it's a mobile telephone or whether it's a tablet, absolutely fine. We've got the charging stations there. We've got the mini bars, which are internationally branded drinks in all our hotels as well. So all brands you will recognise. We also offer free telephone calls back to the UK from your room, as long as it's to a landline telephone. So if it's to a mobile, unfortunately, you will get charged, but you do have the free Wi-Fi, obviously, to use the Messenger and your WhatsApp or whatever you want to use. But however, if you do want to make a telephone call back to home just to say you've arrived safely, that kind of thing, it is free to use in your room. Absolutely fine. You can order room service 24 hours, 7 days a week from your TV. So potentially you don't even need to move out your room if you didn't want to. So again, that's another thing we offer. Also, once you've made a reservation to any of the Royalton properties, you can go onto royaltonresorts.com and you can pre-select your room online. So let's say you've booked a standard room, but you want to be to the closest, the closest room to all the amenities, that kind of thing. You can go on and for $60 per room, you can pre-select your room online. I don't think any other company out there offers that product apart from us.
Yeah, that is brilliant. So important to lots of people, isn't it? Including myself. Like, I would absolutely do that.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who wants a ground floor, obviously we can request, but we can never guarantee it because of obviously availability and so on. But if you are willing to pay the $60 surcharge, you can guarantee that room. It gives you a 360-degree view of the room as well. And also you can move through the room onto the balcony and see what your view looks like as well as from there. So it's fantastic. It's like you've already been before you've been, sort of thing. It's super. For $60, it's a peace of mind, put it that way.
And just to reiterate what you've just said there as well, Luke, on the room, the picture that we're seeing on the screen now, that is a standard room, which I think
absolutely
for money. I mean, in a lot of hotels, you'd pay a huge supplement to get a room like that. And having stayed at many of the properties myself, I can vouch for every room that has been of that quality.
Yeah, I mean, just having a jacuzzi bath, is a plus point in any room usually, but that's a standard for our standard room. I mean, a luxury junior suite is classed as our leading room type. So again, this is what all rooms would look like in all our resorts. Absolutely. As a standard, and they're very modern as well. So we have gone with the modern touch. So things like we put Alexas in the rooms, things like that now. So again, if you've got a playlist on your mobile telephone, you obviously use that Alexa to play your music list. We've gone with a really modern sort of theme with our rooms, and the beauty of it is these rooms are the same in every single Royalton. So you're not going to go to one Royalton and have a different style of room. This is what we are going with and moving forward. This is what the rooms are going to be like as well. With regards to reservations in resort for restaurants, we are reservation free. So what that basically means is it's a first come, first served to all our restaurants. So let's say one evening you turn up and you want to go to our famous steakhouse, which is our Hunter's Steakhouse. Let's say it is busy. We haven't got a table ready for you. We give you a pager. So you can pop yourself off to the bar, have a quick drink. The pager flashes. it will let you know when your table's ready. The maximum time we tend to offer to have a table available for you is around 20 to 25 minutes. So it's not a long sort of wait to get that table. However, majority of our resorts have 9, 10, 11 a la carte restaurants. So there shouldn't be any reason why we can't fit you into at least one of them moving forward.
Luke, can I just say something? The best thing about that for me is when you're on holiday, I'm really organised and planned, but I don't like to be on holiday. I like to just, kind of around the pool. Yeah, think, what do I fancy tonight? And turn up just like you would in this country, and that's what it gives you.
It does. And obviously, again, going through the list of our restaurants, we'll be here all day because there's that many of them. But I mean, you've got a steakhouse, you've got a Thai restaurant, you've got a teppanyaki, you've got a French, you've got an Italian. So there's plenty of options there for you. The one thing I would recommend, if you are a larger party, say of 6 or more, you can make reservations for a table. There shouldn't be any reason why you'd need to, but if you are wanting a certain themed restaurant, and there is obviously 6 or more of you, certainly go down to the concierge and obviously ask for a day when is availability for a table of 6. It's absolutely fine. You can do that, not a problem. Like I say, but the bottom line is there shouldn't be any reason why you'd need to do that. But certainly that's another option for you. The other thing we offer in resort, and it might not be a big thing for a lot of people, but certainly for myself, being a big sports fan, we have what we call sports events guarantee. So any major sporting event, whilst you are in any of our resorts, will guarantee to be on in our scores bar, which is our sports bar. And again, that's just a picture on the bottom right-hand corner there of this slide, what our sports bar looks like. A lot of people forget that the Scores Sports Bar is actually a restaurant as well. So if you are wanting a bit more, sort of fast foodie, that kind of thing, you can eat in the Scores Sports Bar and have a drink and watch the sports at the same time. And again, the food quality is fantastic in there as well. So that's sort of a Royalton really, with our main key selling points. We have what we call dream beds. Now, again, Lisa is probably the perfect person to ask about our dream beds. I've been lucky enough to stay in some of our resorts and experience our dream beds. When I put this slide up, a lot of people say, well, it's just a bed. It's just a bed. It's not just a bed. Our dream beds are incredible. We have these specially handmade in Canada. And these are all in our Royalton properties. So every single Royalton room will have a dream bed. They are specially made with a special sealant on our beds. So if anybody's got any allergies when it comes down to any bedding or feathers, that kind of thing, there is no need to worry about it because the special sealant we have on the beds will ensure that anybody who has got any allergies won't be affected whatsoever. We have pillow menus. So if you wanted a certain scent or if you want a hard pillow, a soft pillow, you can request that at concierge and you'll have that in your room, not a problem at all. So our dream beds are exactly what they say. They are a dream when you sleep in them. I'm sure Lisa will have something to say on them.
I was going to say, I will absolutely vouch for the beds. Every time we go to stay in a Royalton, we always comment on them and say, well, wish I could have one at home, basically. They are super
absolutely.
lovely.
I agree. Me too. So in regards to upgrades, we do offer upgrades in resort. Okay, so we offer what we call a Diamond Club upgrade. Okay, so what you get for Diamond Club is a preferred room location. So what that guarantees is, for one, you get a bigger room. For two, you get it's usually 2 blocks of the main Royalton building where you get a sea view, ocean view, beachfront location, pool front view. So you are in the best location of the hotel. Okay. The other thing, when you check in, you go to your own personalised check-in service where you will meet your butler. Now, your butler will introduce himself and he will be your butler for the duration of your holiday with us. Okay, you exchange numbers. He will give you his telephone number. You can put that into WhatsApp or any messaging you want to, whatever you use. And he is available 24 hours, 7 days a week if you need him. You will also get asked what is your preferred liquor? What's your favourite brand of liquor? So in Diamond Club, we offer premium drinks. So this is top end stuff. This is Grey Goose. This is very well known 30, 40, 50 pound bottle of liquor. You get a choice of up to 3 different liquors to have in your room on your own personalised I don't know what you call them.
Minibar,
you've got it.
Dispensers, yeah.
You've got it, yeah. So the butler will come with them bottles of liquor and put them into your own dispensers for you, and that is for your duration of your stay as well. Like I said, everything's top end when it's going to comes down to branding with regards to that alcohol as well. You also get your own private part of the beach for Diamond Club guests only. You also get your own private pool for Diamond Club guests only. But also in resorts, you'll get sort of 2, 3, 4 different sort of dining areas, which is for Diamond Club members only. Okay, and in there again, you've got all your premium drinks, but you also have sort of finger buffet food in there as well. And it's obviously it's throughout the whole of the day. So if you want to get out for some for 10, 15 minutes, go to one of the Diamond Club sort of areas, and in there, like I say, you can have a bit of sort of finger food, really is probably the best way to put it, and it's fantastic. And again, your butlers will be there, so if you want to drink pouring, he'll be happy to do that for you as well. You get discounts within the spas, and anything which is paid or a cost locally, you will get discounts if you are a Diamond Club guests. Now, average price to upgrade to Diamond Club is anything from about £800 per person for a week upwards, depending on which resort. But certainly value for money, it's fantastic if you take advantage, obviously, of a Diamond Club.
Nice if you're celebrating a special occasion, isn't it? And
it is, absolutely. It's perfect for honeymooners. It's perfect for if it's a special birthday or it's anniversaries, that kind of thing. And again, if you let me know, we can obviously put a special request in anyway if it is for a special occasion. But certainly, yes, if you want the top end of what Royalton can offer, certainly the Diamond Club is what I would recommend for you, 100%. Okay, so if you've got customers who want to stay at the Royalton and have adults only, we offer an upgrade called Hideaway. So Hideaway is a segregated part of the main Royalton Hotel, which is for adults only. So what do you get with Hideaway? So you get your own designated check-in and check-out service. You'll get your own private pool area, and you also get your own private part of the beach as well. What you also get is internationally branded drinks. So where the Diamond Club was premium drinks, you will get the internationally branded. And unfortunately, under Hideaway, you don't get the butler service. Again, you get preferred room locations. So again, this is usually two or three blocks of the main Royalton property. But the beauty of staying in the Hideaway is you get to use the full facilities of the Royalton as well as. So it's a bit of a 2-for-1 hotel, really, when you look at it that way. But you also get your own a la carte restaurant as well within the Hideaway. And again, the average cost for a week to upgrade is about £150 per person. So to guarantee adults only, I think it's fantastic value for money.
Luke, can you be Hideaway and Diamond Club?
You can upgrade to, yes. So what you can do is you can upgrade to Diamond Club to use the facilities in Diamond Club, but you won't get the Diamond Club room or the butler service.
Of course.
So you can use like the lounges, for example, the private part of the beach and the private pool. However, I think it's pretty pointless to do that because you've already got your own private pool and beach already just by being a Hideaway guest. So personally, I probably wouldn't do that anyway. So definitely, again, value for money. It's a fantastic option if you want to guarantee to have adults only. Yeah, I don't have Elisa stayed in any of the Diamond Club or Hideaway actually to to add anything to that?
Yeah, I think I did stay in Diamond Club when I visited Antigua, and that was absolutely amazing.
And what was your thoughts on that, Lisa? What did you think it was good value for money?
Definitely say it was worth upgrading. Yeah, like you say, if it's a special occasion, you know, I know when we was there, our butler, he had to toodle off at one point to go and organise a proposal. And you know, that's just like the kind of things that they can do. So definitely, if it's a special occasion, then it's definitely worth doing that. And I did stay in the Hideaway at one of the properties as well. And just exactly what you're saying, really, that the benefit to the Hideaway is if you're a couple and you want to have an area that you're not going to have any families around you and children, but you still get the benefit of having the rest of the Royalton Resort to use as well. So yeah, Hideaway, I would always try and recommend that to my clients if they were travelling in a couple, definitely.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like around the pool areas as well. It's nice and quiet. So if you just want to sit there and read a book, you know, and have that quiet time, it's absolutely perfect for Hideaway. So, but again, the beauty of it is if you wanted to go around where, you know, it is a bit more lively and one of our livelier pools in the Royalton, you've got the opportunity to do that as well, because you've got the obviously whole of the Royalton to use. So again, like I say, value for money. I can't stress how great it is, value for money to stay at the Hideaway. So what have we got and in what resorts really? So in Jamaica, we have 2 properties in Montego Bay. We have the White Sands and the Blue Waters. They're actually next door to each other, which is perfect if you've got a large sort of wedding party, that kind of thing. You can stay in either or, absolutely fine. Or what separates the 2 hotels is a big splash park. So it's perfect. So it's walking distance from either or. Our newest hotel, which we launched a couple of years ago in Jamaica, is the Negril, Royalton Negril. And we offer the Hideaway in Negril, but we don't in Montego Bay. So it's only handpicked where we've got the adults only Hideaway service available. Okay, so in Negril, we can do the adults only. In Mexico, we've got the Royalton Riviera Cancun, which is in the resort of Riviera Maya. Again, we have the Hideaway. So again, anybody wants adults only, absolutely fine. And we have our Royalton Chic Suites Cancun, which is in downtown Cancun, right near all the nightlife. So again, 5-star, but close to, it's one of our more lively brands, Chic is, but it's still classed as a Royalton property, and it's adults only. Dominican Republic, we have the Royalton Punta Cana, where we offer the Hideaway again, so adult only there. Our newest hotel in Dominican Republic is our Bavaro Hotel. I was there last year, fantastic hotel, beautiful, lots of facilities. It's our second largest property. We've got the Chic Punta Cana, and we've also got the Splash Punta Cana. Now, the biggest key selling point at the Splash Punta Cana is it's got the biggest water park in the Caribbean. So not just in Dominican, in the Caribbean. And the beauty of it is it's on site. So if you're staying at the Splash Punta Cana, you can use the splash park as many times as you like. Okay. If you're staying at the Royalton Punta Cana, which sits in front of the Splash Punta Cana, any guest staying at the Royalton Punta Cana can use the facilities at the Splash as well as free of charge. So if you've got a family who wants to stay on the beachfront hotel, which is going to be the Royalton Punta Cana, they can use the facilities and use the splash park, not a problem. Now, the Splash Punta Cana isn't a beachfront location, unfortunately. It's about a 10-minute walk, but again, you can walk through the Royalton Punta Cana to get to the beach, so it's absolutely fine. Probably our most family-orientated hotel because of the splash park. But yeah, value for money, fantastic. St. Lucia. We have the Royalton St. Lucia, again, a fairly new hotel, 2.5 years old. And again, we do offer the Hideaway there as well. So if you do want the adults only, we can offer that facility in St. Lucia. Again, we have fantastic reviews on our St. Lucia hotel. It's one of the most popular hotels in St. Lucia. So it's fantastic. Being a family orientated hotel and an all-inclusive is amazing in St. Lucia.
I think that's probably my favourite one that I've been to so far.
Is it? Yeah. Well, this one here is my favourite, so I'm going to be
yes.
a little bit biased when it comes down to the Royalton Antigua, because we offer something in Antigua what no other property in Antigua has got, Okay, and the biggest key selling point is that we have 6 overwater bungalows. Okay, so again, when we speak to the Antigua Tourist Board, they are very excited about our property. When they do go live in resort and do anything to do with Antigua, they always shoot it from our overwater bungalows at the Royalton. So, like I say, this is my personal favourite because of these overwater bungalows. They are incredible. So, again, we have a lot of celebrities who stay here. Because we have only got 6 of these, they do get booked up very, very quickly. Now, the average selling price to go to one of our overwater bungalows is around $1,500 per day. And it's a maximum of 3 people can stay at the in one of the overwater bungalows. But again, the service is, you know, if I could say 6-star, it would be 6-star rather than 5-star. You get a butler service. You get your luxury car, what picks you up from the airport and takes you to the resort. You've actually got your own personalised golf buggy where you can use it around the resort. You know, it's absolutely incredible. You've got your own infinity pool, a hammock over the Caribbean Sea. You've got a glass floor inside the water bungalow so you can see into the sea for other tropic fish. You know, it's absolutely incredible. So biggest key selling point in Antigua is our amazing 6 overwater bungalows. And again, this is very unusual in the Caribbean. You know, we always see them in the Maldives and places like that. People forget, you know, we have these. So certainly for us, it's a fantastic seller for us. Our newest property, which we are launching on the 29th of January, is our Royalton Grenada. Again, only a small property, 269 rooms, but the feedback we've had from Grenada is they are very excited to have this property. 2 reasons: because it's all-inclusive for one, and for 2, it's family orientated. They have no family all-inclusive hotels in Grenada as we speak. So when we open our doors to this property, this will be the first one which is family orientated and all-inclusive. So as a company and as a brand, we are really, really excited for this property, and I know this hotel will do really well for us. Weddings. We do weddings. We've got every kind of wedding. We've got you covered. Not a problem. We offer weddings actually in all of our resorts. Let's say you've been to one of our resorts. Let's say, you know, Lisa has seen a fantastic spot within our hotel, and she recommends obviously getting married or having your wedding service in that part. We can do that. Not a problem. Any request, if we can do it, we will do it. If we can't, we'll say we can't do it, but we'll give you an alternative. We say, well, have you thought about this? So the picture you see on your screen at the moment is our sky wedding. It gives you panoramic views of the amazing Caribbean Sea and the white crystal sort of sands there as well. So perfect for, you know, your perfect wedding pictures there as well as, but we can do the smaller things as well. So, you know, a small intimate sort of beach wedding we can do. You know, where you can have sort of finger food, buffet food, rather than having a full sit-down meal. So it depends on the size of the party. Obviously, if you want a full-blown wedding, we can do that all the way down to just a 2-person wedding if you want to do that as well. The last thing, what we offer, and again, nobody really has or offers this kind of product really, is our traditional Indian weddings. Okay, so we have Kohinoor weddings at our Royalton properties. Now well, since we've started this, it's one of our biggest sellers when it comes down to our weddings. So again, if you get any requests, or if you like the idea of an Indian wedding, we can absolutely do that and resort at any of our Royalton properties as well as. So again, just keep that in mind. You know, the Indian weddings is a fantastic.
Really unique, isn't it? I've not heard of any other resort ever to be.
In over years of travel, I've been in travel over 16 years. I never had, you know, an option of this. So, you know, knowing that the company I work for, and you know, and the brand I work for offers this, you know, kind of wedding service, is fantastic. So, yeah. Glad we do it, and certainly it's another option if you want this kind of wedding. So that's me. That's my presentation done. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will pass you back over to Matt and Lisa to finish off.
Yeah, Luke, thanks so much. That was so informative. It's made me want to go like now. Lisa, have you got any other questions to ask or anything?
I'm just really excited. I'm already looking at the Grenada one for when that one opens. And when Luke mentioned about in 3 to 4 years Barbados is coming, then that one's definitely going on the list as well.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of things in the pipeline moving forward, which is brilliant for us. We've got 45 properties over 6 different brands as a company, and we are extending, year after year. So in the next sort of 3 to 4 years, we'll expand over, more than that 45, and more Royalton properties are on the way, which is fantastic for us. So
very exciting. And I think just to sort of say to clients as well that are watching this recording, obviously speak to myself and Matt, that you're really surprised at the prices. I think, just to reiterate, the value for money that you get at these properties, looking at those, you would think that it's a extravagant, really expensive holiday, but they offer really, really good value for money. The rooms are absolutely gorgeous. The quality through every Royalton I've stayed at, I've just been so impressed with the quality, and always thought that it's really good value for money. So obviously anybody that's watching that presentation, contact myself and Matt. We can get the prices and stuff together for you, and obviously help choose which would be the right Royalton for you to go and stay in.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Luke. We really appreciate it, mate. If you're watching the video, like Lisa said, and you're interested and you think that takes your fancy, then please get in touch. We can guarantee that no other travel specialist will care more about your holiday than we do. If this is the first video you're watching, then we're travel specialists. We're based from the same office, and we work together. And if it is your first video, please check out our other videos on our YouTube channel, Matt and Lisa Travel Counsellors. And that's it from us. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you.